Hello, and very happy to see you on my channel. This video, we give you an opinion of a royal expert. It's sad that Archie will inherit Meghan's 16 disgusting toilets. We need to talk about toilets. Highgrove House, Prince Charles, and Camilla, Duchess of Cornwall's privately owned Gloucester, Georgian Pile, has 6, while William and Kate, the Duke and Duchess of Cambridge's lavishly renovated apartment in Kensington Palace, has 3 principal ones. However, renegade Windsor scion and new California resident Prince Harry has trounced them all in the lavatorial stakes. The home that the wife, Meghan, Duchess of Sussex, has purchased in Santa Barbara with Prince Harry boasts 16 thrones, offering even the most discerning a former HRH a thrilling variety of options. It would seem 16 toilets is what you get when you spend a reported $20 million on a home in the upscale neighborhood of Montecito, along with a library, office, spa with a separate dry and wet sauna, gym, game room, arcade, theater, wine cellar, and 5-car garage. News of the Sussex's purchase broke late this week, with reports suggesting the couple have been living for 6 glorious, paparazzi-free weeks in their new home without the press catching on. But let's get back to the toilets. How many people will it take to clean 16 of them? How much power will it take to power both saunas, the wine cellar, and a private cinema? And how many ground staff will they need to tend to their vast garden? While it was expected that the couple would buy a home in California, and they could hardly have been expected to cram themselves into a suburban 3-bedroom bungalow, their choice of new digs is problematic. Over the course of the last year, both Harry and Meghan have nailed their professional colors to the masts of climate change and social justice to their eternal credit. They deserve plaudits for, in the same vein as his mother Diana, Princess of Wales, eschewing nice, comfortable causes and throwing themselves into the ruck and maul of contentious but hugely important issues. However, things get tricky when the actions they take in their private life run counter to or undermine the causes they preach about. For example, when Harry flew on 5 private jets in a matter of weeks and then the same month launched a green travel initiative. Their new house is a similar case in point. Wealth should not be a disqualifier from engaging with pressing social and political issues, but there is a certain tin-eared Marie Antoinette-esque hue to defining their post-royal careers as tackling climate change and then buying a house that must chew through power, or talking about privilege while owning a sprawling garden that is going to require a team of staff to keep in a state of architectural digest-worthy perfection. Harry and Meghan have every right to a wonderful home where they feel they can start their new future, and to her eternal credit, she actually earned her own dosh. But the issue, the symbolism of this place, of elitism and a certain rarefield existence divorced from the crushing reality that billions of people around the world are facing during the COVID-19 pandemic. In Texas, thousands of people were filmed queuing for a food bank before sunrise. It has been estimated that tens of millions of Americans are going hungry, and in March alone, 21 million Americans lost their jobs. In this current economic and political context, there is something a bit insensitive, if not obtuse, about choosing this moment to plonk down vast wads of money for a home that looks like it is begging for its own Real Housewives franchise. Not only does it open them to even more accusations of hypocrisy, but it makes a bit of a mockery of their supposed desire for normality and to raise their son away from the pomp of royal life. Yes, they need privacy and security, thus hedges and land makes sense. But do they really need a garden with a man-made stream, a Japanese-style tea house perched alongside a koi pond, and a children's cottage? The latter, according to the Telegraph reports, is a miniature apartment with its own bathroom and kitchen. As odd as it might sound, this is not the sort of house that Harry was brought up in. The royal family live in grand houses, but many of them are far from luxurious. They might be historic and stuffed with old masters and priceless porcelain, but they are widely reported to be draughty and a bit inhospitable. While Buckingham Palace has a cinema, it's used for staff movie nights, and the Queen uses cheap bar heaters both there and in Windsor Castle to save on heating bills. Given all this, it's not a surprise that the Sussex's new Peta's heir has been raising eyebrows and blood pressure across the pond, where some Brits are unhappy that the couple has the financial ability to purchase this home despite still owing the millions they have pledged to repay for the renovation costs for their Windsor home, Frogmore Cottage. They now pay $33,000 a month for the home, which comprises both a portion for commercial rent and a portion of the $4 million plus they have committed to return to the sovereign grant for the home. Former MP and Privy Council member Norman Baker has previously estimated that at this rate it will take them 25 years to pay off the debt. The Sussex's real estate maneuvers come after a week that has seen the royals never far away from the headlines, thanks to the release this week of Finding Freedom, a biography of the couple written by royal reporters Obed Scobie and Carolyn Durand. Over more than 300 pages, the author set out a sort of revisionist history of the years between Harry and Meghan's meeting and their bombshell decision to quit as senior working royals of the royal family in January this year. The couple's devoted fans have interpreted it as a vindication, proof the duo had been treated shamefully by an unfeeling royal edifice. Others have read freedom as making Harry and Meghan look like ego-driven whangers, propelled by self-righteous indignation when they were not allowed to get their own way. While everyone from the Sussexes to Scobie and Durand has vehemently denied the royal couple was interviewed, the book's author's note reads, "We have spoken with close friends of Harry and Meghan, royal aides and palace staff past and present, the charities and organizations they have built long-lasting relationships with, and, when appropriate, the couple themselves." The book has failed to move the needle or profoundly shift their public image. However, it has aired some less than salubrious claims about the couple, such as that Meghan used to allegedly set up paparazzi shots in her days as an actress, and that Harry was impressed by his wife's willingness to pee in the bush during one of their Africa sojourns. While the benefits of freedom's release for Harry and Meghan are dubious at best, the cost for them could be high, depicting Charles as, at times, more interested in his image than his son's well-being, of William as a snob and Kate treating Meghan coldly, only likely to warm the cockles of the Windsors left back in Blighty. The Mirror reports that this book will leave lasting scars on the Sussexes' relationship with the Windsors. Meanwhile, lawyers for the Daily Mail's parent company, who Meghan is suing for allegedly breaching their privacy for publishing parts of a letter she sent her father, are reported to be looking closely at the book, and that given the level of detail in the title, she could be questioned about it in court. With all this going on, maybe it is a good thing that Harry and Meghan are now the owners of a Japanese-style tea house perched alongside a koi pond and wine cellar. Having to contend with an indignant British public, family herds aplenty, allegedly, and a cadre of expensive lawyers licking their chops would raise anyone's blood pressure. At least we know this for sure. Archie's cousin, Prince George, will one day inherit the throne, but Archie will inherit 16 of his own. Meanwhile, in the latest news, a royal critic has come out swinging, claiming that Meghan Markle's past friendship with Ivanka Trump has been conveniently airbrushed from the new biography Finding Freedom. Craig Brown, an English critic and satirist, said the Duchess's past association with Donald Trump's daughter wasn't mentioned in the book in order to protect her mission. Previously, on her now-deleted blog, The Tig, Markle wrote about Ivanka, calling her staggeringly beautiful and intelligent. And in the book Meghan, a Hollywood Princess, author Andrew Morton revealed Markle was thrilled when Ivanka agreed to fill in her simple questionnaire for TikTok, adding, more thrilled when she accepted her invitation to meet for drinks and dinner the next time Meghan was in New York. Writing on the Tig, Markle shared, "When we have drinks, I will make sure I order whatever she does, because this woman seems to have the formula for success and happiness down pat." However, no mention was made of their surprising past association in the unofficial biography by Obed Scobie and Carolyn Durand. Brown told the Mail on Sunday he believes this was a deliberate move. Brown shared, "The authors of Finding Freedom conveniently airbrush Ivanka from the record, perhaps fearful that the Trump formula for success and happiness might jar against Harry and Meghan's new mission to build a humanitarian legacy that will make a profound difference in the world." The relationship between Markle and Ivanka Trump was said to have ended when Markle took fire at Donald Trump during the 2016 election, accusing him of being misogynistic and divisive, and pledging to vote for Hillary Clinton. Told of her comments, Trump responded, "I didn't know that. What can I say? I didn't know that she was nasty." And you? What do you think about my news today? Please let me know in the comment section below and we can discuss together. If you see my video so useful, remember to like and share my video for anyone you think might also love it. And don't forget to subscribe to the Sussex Daily News channel to not miss any new videos by our team. Now, good night and see you in the next videos.
Archie is a white and lovable boy whose age is not yet able to perceive everything. Child's insensitivity starts in adults, and verbal violence causes serious emotional harm to young children. Cruel words, shouting, cannot help children fully recognize their mistakes, even less help them look back and self-reflect on where they went wrong and how to correct it. Meghan would never be a good mother. She liked like a fish in a lake of everything. Swimming and waving was her instinct, things beside her only added color.